Governor Kawira Mwangaza was impeached for a second time running, very unanimously, by over 3/4 of the Meru MCAs. I'm just wondering whether this is out of their heart or someone is behind Kawira Mwangaza's predicaments. Is it a case of witch hunt? And can someone just tell me, if you're coming from Meru, what is really happening between Governor Kawira Mwangaza and the MCAs? Because it cannot be, she cannot be that bad. I know she's not an angel, but she cannot be that bad that she was impeached, and there are few things that they talked about when the Senate saved her. Then just a few months down the line, she's impeached again. What is really happening there? And who is behind the impeachment? Moses Kuria has got a strong conviction that there is a certain Mount Kenya politician who is trying to force his way to become a kingpin in that area, and that this politician would not want to see any other politician sprouting up in terms of development or trying to endear himself to the people. And Moses Kuria believes that anytime you try to outshine this politician, then he will gang up with other leaders to bring you down. After Kawira Mwangaza's impeachment, this is what Moses Kuria said. And I want you to help me understand who you think he's talking about. He took to his Twitter handle and was saying, "I stand with Governor for Kawira Mwangaza. This is an evil scheme by someone who thinks that the only way to be a Mount Kenya kingpin is to bring down other leaders, not to solve the problems of our people who are getting disparate by the day. History will vindicate me." In fact, that is, I was really impressed by the last part, that history will vindicate him. Moses Kuria is saying this because he knows that many people doubt his sentiments. This is not the first time he is pointing an accusing finger to a politician from Mount Kenya. When he was transferred from the Trades Ministry to the docket where he is now, he accused Rigathi Gachagua without calling his name. It is said he's got very many enemies, and that is why he was transferred. When Kawira Mwangaza was arrested just the other day, he went to his Twitter handle, Moses Kuria, and he asked a question, that is this what Gachagua meant when he said that the problems of Meru should be solved by the people of Meru? And then in a second tweet he said that we should not be using the police to intimidate others the way some of us were being intimidated in the previous regime. And with all those, most people believe that even in this tweet today, he believes he was talking about Rigathi Gachagua, because it is Rigathi Gachagua who has said that he wants to become Mount Kenya kingpin. And you've seen the way he has been fighting the Uhuru family, because he believes Uhuru still remains his competitor and a thorn in his flesh. You've seen the way he's dealing with people like Maina Njenga, Mwangi wa Iria. Anytime you try to sprout, he will make sure that he is on your back. And this is why many people believe that he was talking about Rigathi Gachagua. But ladies and gentlemen, why do you think Moses Kuria is not giving Gachagua a chance to breathe? That is what I want us to try and look at, because he is on anytime something happens, he will call out his name. He will be doing tweets or talking in a manner to suggest that Rigathi Gachagua is the problem in Mount Kenya. As we delve in this, if you are watching our channel for the first time, allow me to request you to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell. You can also like and share our video. And to all our esteemed supporters, I'm really humbled to have you back. May God bless you as you continue supporting our channel. Moses Kuria simply believes that it was Rigathi Gachagua who influenced his removal from the Trades Ministry to the Ministry of Public Works. But if you ask me, I believe that Moses Kuria had been rejected by USA, because remember there was a time there was a US trade delegation that came into the country and they refused to meet Moses Kuria. When they were asked, they said, we didn't meet Moses Kuria but ask the Kenyan government. And I believe that these are some of the reasons why Moses Kuria was removed from that ministry. When William Ruto was traveling to the USA for some trade talks and signing some trade deals, he left behind Moses Kuria. And I believe William Ruto did the best thing. If Moses Kuria cannot travel to one of our trade partners like the US, then there is no need keeping him in that ministry. But if anyone influenced the removal of Moses Kuria from that ministry, he is in for a rude shock, because if you watched him today when he was launching several things, when he was presiding over the pass out of some NYS graduates in Ruaraka, you could see that Moses Kuria is unstoppable, because many people feel that while he moved from one area to the other, launching the industrial parks, he was outshining Rigathi Gachagua, and he was not happy. But Moses Kuria is a man who will shine wherever you place him. When you wait and see the way he has taken over from this ministry, and you'll realize that he is going forward, he's moving fast. Number two, he wants to offer an alternative voice in central Kenya, in Mount Kenya. He simply believes that Rigathi Gachagua cannot be the only kingpin. Remember, Moses Kuria had a party, and he dissolved that party to join William Samoei Ruto. Many people feel that maybe it was William Ruto who sponsored that party. But if you look at him, he believes that he can be a kingpin, and so he does not swear allegiance to Rigathi Gachagua. He believes that, like many others like Martha Karua, Mwangi wa Iria, Uhuru Kenyatta, he is in the mix and he can also be an alternative voice. And that is why he doesn't give a damn to Rigathi Gachagua. He keeps on attacking him. He's also being used by William Ruto to checkmate Rigathi Gachagua. William Ruto had known, immediately he picked Rigathi Gachagua as his running mate, because Rigathi bullied his way when they elected Kithure Kindiki to deputy as William Ruto. And William Ruto knew very well that this is a bully, this is a go-getter. Rigathi Gachagua, if you've listened to him, he's a man who goes for what he wants. And he knew very well that Rigathi would be problematic in the course of their governance. And so he placed people like now Kimani Ichung'wah, Ndindi Nyoro, and Moses Kuria. And Moses is really being used here to checkmate Rigathi Gachagua. If there is any communication that William Ruto wants to make, he will send Moses Kuria. And I believe William Ruto is enjoying this kind of confrontation. He wants Kenyans to understand that there is no kingpin in Central, there is no unity in Central, because Rigathi Gachagua is saying that he wants to unite Mount Kenya behind himself so that they vote 100% for William Ruto. The issue here is not voting for William Ruto. The issue is he wants to unite all of them, suppress every other person, so that come 2027, he will be in charge. And so if William Ruto would try to abandon him for another running mate, he will walk away with Mount Kenya on his back, on his pocket. And if William Ruto will retain him as a running mate, in 2032, he wants to go for the big prize. And that is why he's behaving the way he's being. So Moses Kuria wants to ensure that he tells Kenyans that there is no unity. This unity of purpose is not there, because I remember when Rigathi Gachagua met Mount Kenya businessmen, Kimani Ichung'wah was missing. Ndindi Nyoro, as always, they never meet eye to eye, or not unless in the presence of Uhuru Kenyatta. He was missing. And Waiguru, very shockingly, was missing. So the attempt by Rigathi Gachagua to unite Mount Kenya is not a walk in the park, ladies and gentlemen. But to Governor Mwangaza, I think the best thing that she must do is to write officially to President Ruto to dissolve the Meru County Assembly, so that all those who are giving her problems, together with her, they should go back to the people, campaign afresh, and seek for a fresh mandate. I don't know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, but that is my take.